Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I asked ChatGPT to give me some of the relationship myths that we have out there, and ChatGPT did a very good job. So in this video we are going to be debunking some of the relationship myths that we have out there. I'm sure at some point in time you guys believed it. I think I believe some of the myths, or maybe you still even believe those myths. But anyways, this is the video where we set the record straight, okay? So let's dive right into the video. But before we do that, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button and let's go. So the first one is true love never argues. I need to laugh because if you are one of those people who believe this, please and please dead it. It is very unrealistic to say that if you're in a relationship with somebody, you're not going to have disagreement. Disagreement is bound to happen. I mean, we all have siblings, we have friends, we have family members, we even argue with our parents. How much more somebody that you're in a relationship with that grew up, in a different household, he has a different upbringing, and both of you are coming together and you not expect that you're not going to have disagreement. That is unrealistic and it can put a strain on the relationship. So I have a video that is coming up maybe next week or 2 weeks time on how to handle conflict in relationships. The truth of the matter is that conflicts are not necessarily bad. It is how we handle the conflict that determines, I don't know, should I say determines the outcome. So a healthy relationship involves one that you're able to handle conflict very well, with respect, with communication, and all of those things. So in fact, I believe that argument or disagreement is a pointer to how well you are doing in your relationship, because when you have disagreements with your partner, it helps you have difficult conversations. And if you're not willing to have difficult conversations in a relationship, then why in a relationship? Because it doesn't make any sense. And a lot of times people say this to you should not argue, you should not, I don't know how to put it, because a lot of times I believe that when people say these things, what they're trying to say, or maybe it's just me trying to think for them, is that it shouldn't be that you guys are always arguing. There's a point in time when the argument becomes toxic and it's like, okay, wait though, it shouldn't be like this. However, are there times where you guys will disagree on certain things? Absolutely, but you need to handle them correctly. The second myth is that if you're in a relationship, you should be happy 100% of the time. This pressure on top son of man. Hey God. No man or woman should be in charge of your happiness. Your happiness should not be tied to a relationship, or should not be tied to a person. And that's why the Bible has asked us to always be joyful. The joy of God is our strength, not your relationship is your happiness or your joy. Because the truth of the matter is that your partner is imperfect. Your partner has their own flaws, and there are times when they would upset you, or they are not in the best of mood, or they are going through certain phase in their lives. And even in your relationship as well, there are different phases in your relationship, and for you to tie your happiness to a relationship, you are honestly just setting yourself up for failure. And that is why it is important for you as a person to derive joy, to find your happiness. It should come from within. It should come from things that actually really make you. And honestly, as a Christian, your joy and happiness should be tied to the fact that you have a relationship with God, and not because you are in a relationship with somebody. Because it's your partner, you will not be happy 100% of the time. Even when you're not in a relationship, are you always happy? No. So why do you think that being in a relationship should make you happy all the time? It's not possible. And honestly, these are unrealistic expectations that we place on ourselves, and if they are not curbed or sorted out, it's honestly a recipe for failure and disaster. The third one is that if you are meant to be, everything is going to effortlessly fall into place. Oh my god, who does not like to do things that does not require effort at all? But my dears, it's not relationship. Because relationship requires a lot of hard work, and it requires compromise, it requires effort from each other, and it will not just work. So for example, a car will not drive itself, right? Except it's a Tesla. Relationship takes effort, and there's effort in communication, effort in settling arguments, effort in being open, effort in growing together, because there's a lot of work that goes into maintaining a relationship. And it's not the butterfly love that, oh my god, I love you so much, I don't want to sleep. My dear, you will sleep and prepare, get strength, because the journey is far. And you need strength for that journey, honestly, which is true, because a lot of times we don't understand that because we are individuals. How do I put it? Yeah, the Bible says that when you get married, two have become one. Yes, I believe that. However, when I have my own career path, my husband has his own career path, and as we pursue that, there are times when, how do I put it, we might need to communicate to say, okay babe, this is where I'm at right now, or this is where you are at right now. How do we merge that together so that our relationship can work? The fourth one is relationship should be 50-50 all the time. Now wow. This is one of the things that I always tell my husband, or I tell my husband, is that a lot of times, how do you quantify somebody's 100% or 50%, as the case may be? Because there are different phases in life. There are times where life will throw you a curveball, and your 100% might not be as much as your partner's 100%. The woman she's not feeling fine, or the man isn't feeling fine, and she's not able to do as much as she used to do when she was feeling fine. So how do you now say that, oh, she's not giving it at all? Well, in the reality, the 10% that she had that day was her own 100%. I don't know, because maybe the man is doing 90%. You feel as if, well, I'm doing everything. But the truth of the matter is that the other person too might be giving it their all, but it just seems as if they are not, because at that point in time, that is what they are able to give. So the truth of the matter is knowing that there are times when your partner might not be able to give it their all, because they are going through different phases of their life. Maybe it's a loss of job, or they are mentally exhausted, or they are just overwhelmed, they are tired, and so many things that is happening. Adulthood is dealing with everybody left, right, and center. Sure, you get, and they're not able to give in their all, in quotes. But the truth of the matter is that understanding and being able to communicate, to say, babe, right now this is what I have to give, and I will appreciate it if you supplement me or you support me while I am able to get my feet back up. Okay, at the end of the day, it is finding the balance and knowing that if there are times that both of you are not able to give it your 100%, and just know that this is the phase of our life where we are right now. And one of the things that you cannot take away from a relationship is communication. You have to be able to communicate every minute, every second, knowing that, because like I said, relationship is work, and if you want it to work, you have to put in the work to make it work. Okay. The last one for this video is, you shouldn't go to bed angry. Okay, I know that when a lot of people say this, they always use the scripture, do not let the sun go down on your anger. And honestly, I really don't understand if it literally means not going to bed angry. But what I would say is that there are a lot of times when you need to cool off and take a breather before you handle whatever conversation or whatever disagreements that you and your partner have. Because a lot of times, trying to settle an argument in the heat of the moment can just lead to more disagreements, and both of you are not even making headway. You're just adding fuel to the fire, because both of you might not be reasonable at that point in time. Everybody wants to say, it's me, I will talk, I will say my mind. Everybody wants to say their mind at that particular time, and it does more harm than good. So I'm of the opinion, because personally there are times when if I'm upset with my partner, my husband, like I said, babe, I don't want to talk about this right now. I want to think about whatever this has happened, because if I give you a response now, it's going to make this situation worse. So I'm upset though, but we'll come back to this conversation later. But it's okay to say, babe, to let your partner know that I feel upset about this whole situation. However, or you say, you know what, I'm going to take a walk and come back. Let's diffuse this whole situation so that by the time we come back, we are both able to reach a reasonable middle ground, as opposed to making the situation worse. Okay, so there you have it, guys. 5 relationship myths debunked, and I hope you found this video very useful. If you did, please also share this video to somebody who you think will find this video useful as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, I would like to know your thoughts about the myths that I have debunked in the comment section. Also, are there any myths that you think I left out? Please put in the comment section and let us comment away. Okay, thank you guys.